Hello, hello,
Yes,
hello.
yes, peeps.
Welcome to another episode of Me, Him, and Football. Football, but from a couple's perspective.
That's right.
If you are someone who loves all things football, knows all about the game, like him, this is the show for you. But if you're someone who doesn't really know much, is getting to know like me, this is for you. Now, today's show
It's almost the peak of the season. We now only have 2 more games left in the Premier League season.
2 more game weeks.
2 more games. Well, no, it's 2 more games.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. We're almost there, you know. Yeah. So the climax of the season is upon us. We're gonna catch you up on what you missed. You know, there's little comings and goings going on in the world of football. You're gonna learn about
Rivalries.
That's
I feel like I know some of them already.
Do you?
Maybe.
We're gonna find out.
Well, I'm gonna find out what you know because I'm gonna be testing you on something to do with the Premier League.
Okay.
And
we're gonna spotlight a very important match, Bournemouth v Man City. And then we got couple v the league. Big goings on at the top and the bottom of the Premier League table. Let's start with West Ham v Arsenal. Now, big drama show. That's what a boxer called Gennady Golovkin, that's what he used to call his performances. Big drama show. Well, that's what this match was.
Yeah.
So Arsenal were struggling and West Ham had a massive chance through Matheus Fernandes to go 1-0 up. Through 1-on-1, David Raya makes a massive save. But then Leandro Trossard, he scores to give Arsenal a 1-0 lead. Then it all kicks off. Possibly the most controversial VAR decision we've seen in Premier League history. So from a corner, Callum Wilson ends up putting the ball in the net for West Ham.
Okay.
However, a foul was adjudged to have been committed on David Raya by West Ham's player Pablo.
Okay.
The problem was Pablo himself was being fouled, as well as other fouls being committed by Arsenal players on West Ham attackers. So, okay, they adjudged Raya to have been fouled.
Yeah.
So they ruled a goal out.
Yeah.
But what about the other fouls that were being committed? So why was the penalty not awarded?
Yeah.
So it's truly scandalous. It could end up being the reason that Arsenal win a title. It could end up being the reason that West Ham are relegated.
Oh my gosh.
So the implications of that decision are massive and it's going to be talked about this season and beyond.
Okay.
Elsewhere, Spurs, there was a decision almost as scandalous as that one at the end of Spurs Leeds. So it was a massive match for them. They could have capitalised on West Ham's defeat if they won. And Matthias Tell put them ahead with a beautiful curler. Dominic Calvert-Lewin put Leeds back on level terms from the penalty spot. But then, in injury time, James Maddison is fouled by Leeds' player Lucas Mecha.
Fouls all around, man.
But the referee reckons the Leeds man got a touch on the ball. Now, I watched it live and I've watched it since. I didn't see no touch on the ball. And that would have given Tottenham a chance to go 2-1 up and they would have been 5 points clear right now and almost guaranteed safety. But as it is, they only remain 2 points clear of West Ham with 2 games left. So they're not out of it yet. Elsewhere, Man City, they registered 2 3-0 wins.
Yep.
One over Brentford last weekend.
Okay.
And then because they had a double game week, another one over Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
So they're keeping Arsenal honest.
Okay.
They're 5 points behind Arsenal with
a game in hand still?
A game in hand.
Okay.
So they play Bournemouth next week.
Okay.
So, listen, Arsenal aren't there yet, but they've only got 2 more games to play. And that would be their 4th Premier League title. So they're almost there. It's less than a month to go to the World Cup and World Cup news just keeps coming. Sad news if you're a Mexican school kid. So Mexico's government, they had announced that the school year would finish 6 years early.
6 weeks?
6 weeks even. 6 weeks early so that all children could enjoy the World Cup without restriction.
Okay.
Now, the official reason is that Mexico has had record heat waves this year already.
Okay.
And that they wanted to safeguard kids during the World Cup when, it's summertime and temperatures are going to be hot. However, following backlash, presumably from parents who don't want to be around their kids any more than they have to, Mexico's Ministry of Public Education have reversed that decision. So, sorry kids, you have to watch the World Cup at school if your teachers allow you.
But also, when did they announce this, that it was going to be fine?
Very recently.
Exactly. So
And within a matter of days, it
Come on,
got
nonsense.
reversed.
Had they already like crammed 6 weeks in there? I think so. Just stick to the normal schedule.
Well, they are now.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, the US has denied visa applications of 5 Iraqi players,
No.
including Luton striker Ali al-Hamadi. So it further raises the questions of whether, players and fans are going to be allowed to participate in the World Cup. So it'd be an absolute shame if this,
This is
was the case that,
ridiculous.
these guys can't participate on the biggest platform
Look,
that there is.
I know politics is intrinsically built into everything we do, but this tournament isn't supposed to be political. That is so unfair.
Sadly, it looks unavoidable, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, on brighter, lighter news, Roc Nation and Chelsea are now in partnership. So Roc Nation, famously, headed by Jay-Z, they're into their music, they're into their entertainment, philanthropy. They brought out their sports division in 2013. In 2019, they opened up their first London office, and now they have taken on Chelsea. They've even had DJ Khaled as part of the announcement. The whole point is to basically further Chelsea's fan base in the States, just further their reach. They really believe that Chelsea can be at the intersection of sports, music, entertainment, culture. And I think this is going to be a really really big look, because Roc Nation, everything they touch. Look at the Super Bowl.
Well, I think Chelsea fans wish they were at the intersection of some success at the moment, but good luck to them.
Okay, football rivalries. The ones that I know of are Man United and Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal, Newcastle and Sunderland.
Oh, very good.
And that's the last up.
All right. So, of course,
Chelsea and Fulham.
One of the most important elements about this. Well, Chelsea and Fulham is not a fierce one. It is a local one, but it's not a fierce one. So, one of the most important elements of football is rivalries. Football's a very tribal game, and people want to get one up on the teams that they hate the most, right? So the most intense ones are usually, as you've said, intercity rivalries, like the North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham, or the Milan derby between Internazionale and Milan. In fact, those two teams even share the same pitch. They're not even just in the same area.
No.
Yeah. So they alternate home matches. So Inter will be home one week, Milan the next.
Is Man City and Man United a big rivalry?
It is a big one, yeah. Absolutely. But then you have inter-regional ones, such as the biggest rivalry in football, El Clasico.
Okay. Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Very good, absolutely. Manchester United and Liverpool, like you said. But then sometimes you get weird ones where there doesn't seem to be a legit reason for the rivalry, but they hate each other anyway.
Okay.
Like Crystal Palace and Brighton. Not in the same location. But I think there was an issue when they were both in, I think it was like Division 3, when it was Division 3 years back, and one manager said something about another manager, and that kicked off, and it's just endured ever since. Okay. So we love those irrational rivalries, you know what I mean? Irrational hate. So, football's competitive and tribal. Sometimes a little bit of extra hatred is reserved, for those teams considered rivals.
For the third week in a row, we aren't doing the normal quiz. I am quizzing him. Now, mister, you have been a fan of the Premier League forever.
Since its inception.
I'm glad you said that. I want you to name me every single winner of the Premier League in order.
In order?
Yes. So I'll read you the year and you tell me who won.
I don't need you to do that. I'll read you the year and I'll tell you who won.
Okay, so start with 92-93.
92-93 Man United. 93-94 Man United. 94-95 Blackburn. 95-96 Man United. 96-97 Man United. 97-98 Arsenal. 98-99 Man United. 99-2000 Man United. 2000-2001 Man United. 2001-2002 Arsenal. 2002-2003 Man United, 2003-2004 Arsenal, 2004-2005 Chelsea, 2005-2006 Chelsea, 06-07 Man United, 07-08 Man United, 08-09 Man United, 09-10 Chelsea, 10-11 Man United, 11-12 Man City, 12-13 Man United, 13-14 Man City, 14-15 Chelsea.
Yes.
15-16, Leicester.
Yeah.
16-17, Chelsea.
Yeah.
17-18, Man City.
Yeah.
18-19, Man City.
Yeah.
19-20, Liverpool.
Yeah.
2021, Man City.
Yep.
2022, Man City.
Yep.
2023, Man City.
Yep.
2024, Man City.
Yep.
24-25, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Game week 37 spotlight. There's a few matches of equal importance, but we'll focus on Bournemouth, Man City, because by that point, Arsenal probably would have beaten Burnley.
Okay.
And this will be Man City's final chance to stay in the title race.
Okay.
Because at that point, they will be 8 points behind Arsenal.
Okay.
And if they don't beat Bournemouth, it's done.
It's over.
So, how easy is it going to be?
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like they're going to beat Bournemouth, though.
Why would you think that? Because guess what? Bournemouth have the longest unbeaten streak in the Premier League. I think they're currently 16 matches unbeaten.
Bournemouth?
They're also going for a Champions League place. If they win both their remaining games and Aston Villa lose both their remaining games, Bournemouth will be in the Champions League. So we're not talking about some suckers who are just going to roll over for Man City.
Okay.
We're talking about a team that has their own ambitions of doing something historic. And so, Man City going down to the South Coast on a Tuesday evening, if you want to talk about a banana skin, this is probably the toughest type of match they could have had.
Wow.
Bear in mind, it's the FA Cup final this weekend as well. So Man City play Chelsea in the FA Cup final and then Bournemouth 3 days later. So fatigue, team rotation, maybe taking their eye off the ball.
Yeah.
Pep said they won't, but it's natural, right? Especially if, let's say the FA Cup final goes to extra time and goes the distance.
Yeah.
Like, as you said, fatigue. I'm telling you, this could be where Arsenal get crowned champions.
A couple v the league. Our predictions. We are neck and neck. Head and head. Whatever you say.
Only for now.
For that, yeah, because I'm gonna... All right, so please tell me. Game week 36. Liverpool v Chelsea. What was the score?
The score was 1-1.
You got that right. Okay. Brighton v Wolves.
Notice how I didn't react because it's standard, isn't it? I've been telling her all
I said
these weeks.
Brighton v Wolves.
Brighton 3, Wolves 0.
You're lying.
It's right there.
You got that right as well. Fulham v Bournemouth.
Fulham 0, Bournemouth 1.
No. Sunderland v Man United.
0-0.
No. Man City v Brentford.
3-0.
Nope. Burnley v Aston Villa.
2-2.
Nope. Crystal Palace v Everton.
2-2.
Nope. Nottingham Forest v Newcastle.
1-1. It's right there.
You got that right.
I know.
West Ham v Arsenal.
0-1. West Ham 0, Arsenal 1.
No. Spurs v Leeds.
1-1.
Yes!
Oh,
Finally. And then Man City v Crystal Palace.
3-0.
You got that right. Oh my gosh. 1, 2,
I'm 3 points
3,
ahead of you,
4.
darling.
Oh my gosh. You just came and swooped in. Okay.
I mean, check the tape. I've been telling her. She thought she was getting some brand new spanky shoes.
You haven't said what you
My
want.
wallet said absolutely not.
But you haven't said what you want yet.
Oh, don't worry. I'm
No,
going to
you
save that
can't-
for the final
No, you
episode.
can't just say that because what if I don't want to buy it?
Is that how it works, viewers? That's not how it works.
No, but
is
you
it?
should at least. I should at least be mentally prepared for what I'm gonna have to buy.
Just be mentally prepared.
Anyways, did I add this up right? You were on 28.
I'm 3 ahead of you, whatever the scores are.
Oh, I'll give you an extra point, so it's 32. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's correct. All right. So Aston Villa v Liverpool. I say. 2-2.
Ooh. She's on 2-1. I'm going to... Oh, that's tonight as well. I'm going to go 2-1.
Literally counting down. Man United v Nottingham Forest. I'm going to say 2-0 to Man United.
The boys are on the beach. I'm going to go 1-1.
Then we got Brentford v Crystal Palace. I think this is going to be 1-1.
I'm going to go 3-1 Brentford.
All right. Everton v Sunderland. Oh, I don't really know about this one. I'm going to just say 0-0.
I'll go 2-1 Everton.
Okay. Leeds v Brighton. Once again, I don't know, so I'm going to say 2-2.
Brighton going for Champions League. I'm going to say Leeds 1, Brighton 3.
Okay. Wolves v Fulham. I think Fulham will win, so I'm going to say 1 to Wolves and 3 to Fulham.
Yeah, both sides got nothing to play for. I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay. Newcastle v West Ham. I think West Ham are going to fight to the end, but I think Newcastle will win, so 2-1.
Yeah, it's tough going all the way up to North East. I'm gonna say 2-1 as well.
Mm-hmm. Arsenal v Burnley. I think Arsenal are gonna come and show out. So I'm gonna say 4-1.
Damn. She's gone big. I like it. 2-0 Arsenal.
Our spotlighted match of this day, Bournemouth v Man City. I think Man City are gonna win, but I think it'll be 2-3.
I was gonna say that as well.
You can say it as well if you want.
I'll say it as well.
Okay. And then finally, Chelsea v Spurs.
Big match.
2-2.
I think Spurs never win there, but it's Chelsea. They're rubbish. And they would be tied after the FA Cup final. I'm going to say 2-1 Spurs.
All right. As in 1 to Chelsea and 2 to Spurs. All right. Well, check back in with us next week.
All right, people. Thank you for joining us on another wicked episode of Me, Him and Football. Please hit us up on the socials. Insta.
Twitter, X.
YouTube.
TikTok.
That's the one. Or hit us up on mehimandfootball@gmail.com.
Till next week.